What is up, family? We have another Patreon request. We got Mr. Mac Lethal. That's who that is. I know him. Got into a little tidbit there with Mr. McDonald. The history of America told in 27 rap styles. Well, if anybody could do it, it's him. Let's go. Pay attention, kids. I know you don't know nothing about history, so pay attention.
Hello, I'm Mac Lethal. I'm gonna rap the history of the United States of America in 27 styles. Now, here's a little story I got to tell about a big
Beastie
bad
Boys.
country you know so well. It started way back in history around 13,000 BCE. Asian people walked through the Bering Strait and migrated down here cause the land was great. A Viking named Leif Erikson came too, but he was like, man, this place sucks, fuck you. In 1492, there was Christopher Columbus. And he said, yo, dog, there's a new world that needs discovered. He went and tried to find a land called Japan. So he got a few ships from his man, Ferdinand. There was the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa, the Riga, the Taya, the Dinah, the Anna, the Tina, the Christy, the Bridget, the Mandy, the Tisha. I'm just lying about Columbus like your teacher. What? Columbus said that he landed up in the Bahamas, a beautiful island. He was greeted by the Arawak Indians. They were so friendly and smiling. So he started a war with them, stole all the spices and gold and the Gucci. Columbus ain't never set foot in the U.S. It is named after Amerigo Vespucci. Vespucci, Italian explorer, a liar so douchey. He said he discovered America, so Columbus was left off bad and bushy. And just like that, America was born. Built on a foundation of lies and war. In the 1500s, the conquistadors from Spain came with Ponce de Leon looking for the fountain of youth made. They had some Bibles made, they had some swords made. They tried to convert all the natives into Christians. They found a place called Florida with lots of drugs, crime, and butt-naked stage performers, bruh. The beach is beautiful, the sun looks bright. This is the home of the world star hood fight. By now, all the natives knew that Spaniards were just villains. In the 1600s, guess who showed up? The Pilgrims. Holding on to Bibles. All the goddamn Indians was like, not this shit again. The Pilgrims was like, nah, man, we different. But we ran out of food. We fucking hungry, need food pronto. We heard all you natives ball like LeVar and Lonzo. Swish. Mac the homie Squanto. Taught them how to farm real good, y'all. Now every year we have a feast where we eat food and watch football. In 1620, the Pilgrims farmed tobacco to get money. They just wanted to be fly, have the baddest bitch. So they created the Plymouth Rock establishment. Up north, some Dutch people from Holland bought Manhattan from the natives for $24. That's a true story. They called it New Amsterdam. English people took it from them and said, nah, bitch, this is called New York now. 1682, King Charles II owed money to William Penn, but he said, I can't find my checkbook and I don't have a pen. But wait, maybe I could give you a state. William Penn said, really, thank you. And King Charles II said, yeah, sure, here you can have Pennsylvania. William Penn was a little gangster, he was a breadwinner, he was so real. He moved to Pennsylvania with his Quaker friends, and they created oatmeal and chocolate and cheese whiz. And the Philadelphia Eagles and the Rocky movies, and Meek Mill and Beanie Siegel and some other shit. Skip ahead to 1754, let's talk about the French and Indian War. Young kid named George Washington, age 22, was still a SoundCloud rapper, hoping he can break through. He took troops and attacked the French, and now the British Army ran the whole East Coast, bitch. In 1850, Louis Vuitton had everybody pretty at the beauty salon. What, Kim, this video's about who? America? My bad, y'all, I'm doing it wrong. In about 1773, dog, the King of England raised taxes on our tea, dog. Man, he sound like he's Sean C. Carter, so we threw a bunch of tea off the Boston Harbor. England wanna raise our taxes, they wanna kill our economy. Why you trying to fuck with us, dog? All we trying to do is build a fucking colony. Fuck the King of England, dog. That shit is fine. He releases new albums, dog, that you can only listen to on Tidal. Let's start a revolution. I'm sick of paying taxes. I run up on the British Army now and spray my gat clip. And you can tell the King of England that a maniac is on the loose, and I'm so fucking crazy, I'ma make him backflip. My name is George Washington. I got 2 blocks, and I'ma bust a few shots at you like you was Tupac, and you'll be laying dead up on the rooftop, naked and nothing but tube socks, sucking a red, white, and blue cock.
He did him good.
Colonists won the revolution. America got retribution. Defeat the British and take the land. Let's all pray to Jesus, take my hand. We signed the Declaration of Independence on July 7, 1776, saying that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, except women, poor, Native American, and black people. We finally got our own country, but we needed a government. So two of the greatest Americans ever debated what that government should be.
Fucking Cameron. Fuck Hamilton, yeah.
I love mumble
You got
rapper.
slaves in Atlanta. Tommy boy, why did you stand up? See, my name's Alexander Hamilton, I got the answer. Your family, a panda. Black and white, cause you fuck Sally. You say you want small government, but you sound like a bitch at political rallies. You got slaves in Atlanta. Jefferson, why did you stand up? You don't teach them grammar. You just give them shovels and hammers. Family, a panda. Black and white, cause you fuck Sally. You say that I'm dumb cause I want a big government. Man, how the fuck could you doubt me?
Ooh.
Into the 1800s, where France owned a lot of American land, and so we said we wanted in the Louisiana Purchase, and natives were something that you heard of until the white man brought the murder. There was a Clark went on an expedition, left St. Louis in search of the fucking Pacific. Then there was the War of
The Waffle
1812,
House.
and nothing changed until the place was hell. And you can tell that when Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act. We kicked the Indians out they home, and they missed their Uncle Charles. Yeah.
Jadakiss went to war with Mexico. Standoff at the Alamo. We took Texas, yo. The California gold rush is where Jada be. Unfortunately, America still use slavery.
Hey, Robert Ely, how you doing? Heard you came to Gettysburg for the weekend. Looking for a civil war to get into. Gonna send the Union Army down to kill you. Ooh. The Union Army's partying, dancing all in the club. We won the Civil War cause we got too much money and guns. And now we popping bottles cause we about to free the slaves. Kneel down, but baby, let me pee in your face.
Let me
Abe
pee in your
Lincoln had
face.
some enemies. He was
Tupac.
at the theater sipping Hennessy. John Wilkes Booth stuck him. And afterwards, America entered Reconstruction. We gave black people the right to vote. Then we took it away 5 minutes later with Jim Crow. Feel me? I fought for your freedom. But I don't think that we should share the same fountain for drinking. I don't have a reason.
America needed a railroad, so we built one. And when I say we, I mean we made Chinese and Irish people build one. 18 cents and down the Transatlantic Railroad. Had the whole country trapping from the bando. Susan B. at the D. So listen, man, I ain't no tap my hoe. 1920 women got the right to vote. The economy was booming in the roaring 20s. We was all at the strip club, poor remedy. Lots of fake capitalism, we ain't learned a lesson. Cause we woke up in the 30s with the Great Depression. I think you motherfuckers listen. FDR came
We
in
never
and
learned our lesson.
Before that, you think that the man was too set. He brought the New Deal to save the U.S. The motherfucking New Deal was mostly poop, but like the government programs in alphabet soup. The unemployment rate was pretty high too. Tell bitches went to work during World War II. 1939, Nazis invaded Poland. Adolf Hitler had a stick up in his colon. The Japanese acting like an angry baby mama. And in 1941, they invaded Pearl Harbor like woo. They started playing hating on the Jews. America sent troops to World War II. Like fuck your little three-way. Normandy on D-Day. Hitler drank some cyanide like peace, y'all. Be safe. And we told Japan it's a nuke. Woo! That was a close one. Germany almost took over the world. Luckily, they did it. In response, we decided to try to take over the world. So did Russia. In the 50s,
So did
two
Russia.
superpowers took charge. One was the USA, the other the USSR. Communism versus capitalism. It set the stage for the Cold War. Joseph Stalin was a bold whore.
November 22nd, 1963. Young Bass got shot, John F. Kennedy.
Oh, he's doing him.
Laying in the car dead with Jacqueline Onassis. Oh my God, Bass God, look how big her ass is. A guy named Martin Luther King said, wait, if you could stop racism, that'd be great. So they went and shot him like blank da dang dang dang. The Vietnam War happened, swag gang gang gang.
1970s proof we still full of shit. President Richard Nixon said, I'm not a crook and quit. Then emerged was bell-bottoms, pot smoking, and rolled denim. And finally men learned that they couldn't control women. There were war people and anti-war people and anti-war people that went to war with anti-war people. And more steeples were built. Silent majority hated all the non-whites and watched the violence of Walter Cronkite.
Killer Cam, wearing pink in my Mercedes. Light a blunt, let's talk about the 1980s. We had Reaganomics, they came from Ronald Reagan. He said the taxes were sky high like Carl Sagan. So we cut them, it set all the poor people back. Then in the 90s we went and started the war in Iraq. But never mind slavery or genocide. The worst thing in American history was a blowjob.
Isn't that true?
And then the internet's invented, and we can finally hate each other with our names hidden. And then we get attacked, they crash planes into our buildings. So we invade an unrelated country and we kill them. And then a bunch of bankers almost ruin our whole nation. And all we do is put cheeseburgers in our faces. All we do is try to make our fat bodies bigger. And our president is arguing right now on Twitter.
Really?
Part 2 coming in 500 years.
Part yeah. 250 years he just spit out. 500 years. Another 250. Damn, bro. Guy's got mad talent. Mad talent. Mad talent and literally told the history of America in 11 minutes through rap. Damn. DMX, hot. Eminem on drugs, hot. Lil B, hot. This guy's good. Guy's good. And I'm not gonna lie to a lot of those rappers. I couldn't tell you if he did them good or bad because I didn't really. Well, Kendrick, mumble rapper. Yeah, he could do that. He could do that with any of them. But there were like 3 or 4 that I honestly never heard of, so I couldn't tell you if he sounded like him or not. But yeah, this guy's got mad skill. He really does. He's it's Mac Lethal, man. He's good. He's good. Been around a while. Been around a hot minute. Been around. Growing and growing. Everybody getting to know him. I don't know how good his freestyle is, you know? I don't know how good that is, but I have a feeling like you could just hand him a mic and say, hey, I don't know, rap about Twizzlers and jelly beans. And he'd be like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. Boom. I just have a feeling he could do that. Anyway, very cool. Very cool. Not easy at all, folks, what he just did. Not easy. I know he makes it look easy. It's not easy, man. Not easy what he just did. Mad skill is needed to do what he just did. Take care. Peace out. Have a good night.